Hello. Did you give it a thought? Any idea about the meaning of life? Yes and no, because I have read that nothing has a meaning except the meaning we ourselves give to things. So, I'm a bit confused. Bravo, bravissimo. That is a very good start. Most people live in the assumption they know everything. But, if you are confused, means that you are not like them. Know-alls cannot learn from me. Why should they? Their mind is already full. They even might think they know it better. So, I should listen to them instead. Isn't it? No, of course not. I know that you are joking. But, you are right. Know-alls are not prepared to empty their minds, listen to new things and compare their existing knowledge with the things you say. I call them one-eyes, who imagine that they are the kings in the land of the blinds. Avoid those people at all cost. Words betray their hollowness. The real cannot be described. It must be experienced. Thousand philosophers, thousand philosophies. Listen instead to the things I have to say about never. I repeat, never accept one word from me without examining it. Do not believe one word I say. That is very important. Your body is a machine in which everything happens mechanically. Try to see that for yourself. About seeing, do you remember what I said last time? Once you realize that the world is your own projection, you are free of it. You need not free yourself of a world that does not exist, except in your imagination. In the meantime, being mechanical, you are no different to any other living human being, and you are filled with habits. People are basically lazy and tend to accept things without making the effort to verify whatever they read or hear. Yes, this might also be one of my bad habits. But habits are so difficult to see as long as I do not free myself from them. In order to see a habit, I have to escape from it so that I can look at it from a distance, if only for a split moment. But that's very, very difficult. You are right. As long as you are identified with a habit, you cannot observe it. It is only from the moment you start to struggle against one that you might feel and observe it. Without inner struggle, there cannot be observation. That's a rule. The struggle with small habits is very difficult and boring, but without it, any type of self-observation is totally impossible. Yes, I realize and know very well that I live, think and act automatically as a machine. One of my daily habits is to give expression to all my unpleasant emotions. Even when the weather looks bad, I cannot refrain expressing my feelings. This means I should struggle against the expression of unpleasant emotions. Start to observe yourself, and you will record with unmistakable clearness the fact that all your actions, thoughts, feelings, and words are the results of external influences and that nothing comes out yourself. You even do not know what you are going to think, feel, or say in the next 15 minutes. You will understand and see that you, in fact, are an automaton acting under the influences of external stimuli. You will feel your complete mechanicalness. Man is a machine controlled by accidental shocks from outside, and each shock brings another eye to the surface. Last time I saw you as a human being. All the time now I'm looking at your mechanical side. Next time we'll meet, you even will look differently to me, and you will be talking from a totally different eye. You even might be able to see my body as an instrument. I already had the feeling that, if I remain the same for a longer period of time, and if I then do nothing unexpected, it is simply because no unexpected outside changes are taking place. But, to come back to our topic, I will try to do my best not to believe one word you say. Perfect. Do not become a parrot nor monkey. If you accept things without examining, you will never possess real knowledge. It will never be yours. As a walking encyclopedia, you're worthless to yourself. That type of knowledge is second-hand knowledge, borrowed knowledge, useless knowledge. One last question, before I go. I realize that the law for men is in existence in the circle of mechanical influences. In other words, the state of the so-called man-machine. Everyday life, even at its best, leads man to death and can lead to nothing else. Can I become machine off? And if so, how? You basically are no longer a real machine like all the 7 billion others simply because you realize that your body is mechanical. Your body is a vehicle. It is a perfect instrument designed to inhabit planet Earth. Everything happening in that body has to be mechanical. Pretend for a moment that you have to remind yourself you have to take in air through conscious breathing, that you yourself still have to digest your food you ate today, that you have to take care of the beatings of your heart, and so on. Your body, being a machine, is perfect on its own. What you have to do is to stop identifying yourself with that body. Stop assuming that you are that body. You have it, but you're not that body at all. Now I start to understand why I have to examine all words you say. No faith of any kind is required, and I have to satisfy myself of the truth of what I'm told. Until then I cannot do it in the real meaning of the word, yes. In order to do you have to become master of your own vehicle, otherwise it will remain master over you, and then you simply remain a machine. To answer your question, the good news is that it is possible to stop being a machine. But for that it is necessary first of all to know the machine. A machine, a real machine, does not know itself and cannot know itself. When a machine knows itself, it is then no longer a machine, at least, not such a machine as it was before. It already begins to be responsible for its actions. You are not what you take yourself to be. Find out what you are. In other words, to know what you are, you must first investigate and know what you are not. This means, according to you, that a man is not responsible for his actions. A man, a real man, is responsible. A machine is not responsible. But let us end this conversation here and meet again another time, okay? Thanks for today's lesson. Bye. Bye.